How Meghan the networker extraordinaire won over the people who really count, the girlfriends and wives of Prince Harry's tight-knit circle of aristocratic pals. That perfectly planned public kiss, a joint royal appearance, tea with the Queen. When you're engaged to the fifth in line to the throne, relationship milestones are anything but ordinary. But behind the scenes, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are no different from any other young couple, having celebrated their first anniversary, braved the holiday together and, most nerve-wracking of all, introduced each other to their friends. While Meghan's pals, a glamorous girl gang of fashion designers, actresses, and Los Angeles socialites, have been tripping over themselves to welcome Harry, the prince's inner circle has been rather harder to impress, especially given the whirlwind nature of their romance. Indeed, the couple, who met in July last year but until recently lived 5,400 miles apart, have had a mostly long-distance courtship, so there has been little time for cozy London suppers or country house bonding sessions with the prince's notoriously cliquey pals. But sources say Meghan, 36, who has already shown herself to be poised and polished in her new role as royal fiancée, has played a blinder, winning over not only Harry's male friends but, crucially, their wives and girlfriends, too. In fact, wooing the women of the royal family has been a sensible strategy on Meghan's part, which she has used to cement herself in Harry's life within a remarkably short time. Meghan needs the wives and girlfriends on her side, a palace insider says. Harry's friends come from an intricate, crisscrossed network of English aristocratic families. She has been fast-tracked into high society and there are pitfalls to be avoided. She needs a network loyal to her. Meghan is a keen networker and it would seem natural to her to befriend the women. It's a power base to dilute Harry's infamous boys-only club. She's not a horsewoman, hates shooting and isn't a big nightclubber, so she needs to cultivate social power and be accepted by the well-connected wives and girlfriends who organize the power lunches, dinner parties, and holidays. Top of her list was strawberry blonde Rose Astor, married to Hugh Van Cutsem, a long-term family friend of Harry and William. Rose and Hugh, whose daughter Grace was the cheeky bridesmaid on the balcony at the last royal wedding, are power players in Harry's circle and at the heart of life in Chipping Norton, the chic Cotswolds enclave that Harry and Meghan are eyeing up as their marital base. Stylish Rose, 38, is also head of the membership committee at Soho Farmhouse, the £1,600 a-year private members club and swanky A-list retreat beloved of the Beckhams, the Clooneys, and Harry's cousins Beatrice and Eugenie. She is believed to have befriended Meghan there, offering her and Harry full use of the farmhouse where luxury cabins cost £725 a night as a safe meeting place away from prying eyes. They have stayed over on at least 3 occasions and, during one weekend in February, were accompanied by some of Harry's wider circle, who congregated at the venue to meet Meghan en masse. Meghan will be made to feel right at home with the Van Cutsems, says a source close to the couple. Rose has been instrumental in introducing her to the fashionable end of the aristocracy. The next woman to impress was Laura Hughes-Young, the flame-haired literary agent who married Tom Skippy Inskip, Harry's closest school friend, in a 3-day ceremony in Jamaica in March. Sources say Harry organized a discreet dinner to introduce Meghan to the pair shortly after they started dating last summer, most likely in West London. Laura, 30, was hugely impressed by the actress, raving to friends afterwards about her charm, intelligence, and general niceness, and has since hosted the royal couple several times for dinner. She and Meghan, along with Tom's sister Victoria, a charity fundraiser who shares the actress's philanthropic interests and bohemian outlook, are also believed to have met for gala lunches. As a sign of their approval, Laura and Tom invited Meghan to be Harry's +1 at their wedding when the couple were first pictured together. Tom and Laura not only liked her but trusted her not to grab headlines, says a mutual friend. They didn't need to invite her because she wasn't engaged, but she didn't put a foot wrong. She barely knew anyone there but she judged the event perfectly. She looked elegant in a £1,200 Erdem dress and £249 Dior sunglasses, but was also very mindful about how to fit in. There was no overt hand-holding, much to photographers' disappointment. If the wedding was a test, then Meghan, a smooth and practiced social operator, passed with flying colors. Insiders say she used it as an opportunity to get to know Harry's other pals, filmmaker Arthur Landon and his girlfriend Alessandra Balazs, Eton friend Jake Warren and his wife Zoe Inez Stewart, and property agent Thomas Van Straubenzie and his on-off partner Alexandria Jackson. Like Meghan, striking Alessandra is American and an actress, so they have plenty in common, and her father Andrew Balazs, a hotelier worth £500 million, owns the trendy London restaurant Chiltern Firehouse, a handy spot for cocktails with a publicity-shy prince. Meanwhile, Thomas, whose exclusive property agency, Van Hahn, is believed to have been tasked with finding the royal couple a country estate, has met Meghan several times, at least once with Alexandria in tow. Meghan listens attentively to him, a friend says. Alexandria, a film producer and University of California graduate, is ideal friend material. As a whole, Harry's friends came away from the Inskips nuptials singing Meghan's praises, and the more they get to know the actress, the more they see her as a breath of fresh air. Some of his friends were quite rude about Harry's girlfriends in the past, says one who knows the group. They could be dismissive about Chelsea Davy, whom he dated for 7 years from 2004, and Cressida Bonas, his girlfriend from 2012 to 2014. But Meghan is a ready-made star. They wouldn't dare try to dismiss her. Another pal describes Meghan as formidable, but in a nice way, adding, "She treats Harry like a normal person, not like a royal. She has opinions, likes debates, and isn't afraid to disagree with him or make fun of him." Harry's friends are said to tease her too, gently mocking her Americanisms and love of new age fads such as meditation, vegan clothing, and inspirational quotes, which she used to share with 2.7 million followers on her now-defunct Instagram account. The only one who may not be thrilled by Harry's engagement is Guy Pelly, the London club owner and his partner in crime from his wildest bachelor days. Guy, say friends, likes Meghan a lot, but may be saddened that her arrival marks the end of an era. Despite being married himself to Holiday Inn heiress Lizzie Wilson, who gave birth to their daughter Willow in April, he still sees himself as chief ringleader in the Animal House, the nickname given to the prince's inner circle of old Etonian and army pals. As a case in point, he was behind the boys-only ski trip in March, on which Prince William was seen dad dancing in a Swiss nightclub, much to Kate's disapproval. Guy knows Meghan won't put up with raucous partying, says a friend of the club owner. Another adds, Harry's a loyal guy. And he used to love to party hard. But it's obvious that he's now getting his old friends to fit in with his new life. He's not so dependent on them any longer. For her part, not wanting to alienate anyone, Meghan is outwardly friendly to Guy. He wasn't able to attend the Inskip wedding, but they are believed to have chatted since at mutual friends' soirees and low-key dinner parties, where Meghan has made polite conversation with his wife, 34, a fellow American. "I wouldn't think he is her type," a royal source confides. And Lizzie can be quite po-faced. But Meghan seems to get on with her well. She has a knack. Another couple enthralled to Harry's fiancée and relieved that she is steering him down the straight and narrow are Mark Dyer and Amanda Klein, the former Equerry and Welsh Guards officer often dubbed Harry's second father, and his vivacious Texan wife. In the early days of their courtship, Harry and Meghan met for top-secret dates in the Sands End, Mark's southwest London gastropub, and it was the Dyers who looked after Meghan at the Polo in Ascot back in March, standing either side as she cheered Harry on, and keeping a respectful distance when she joined him for a good luck kiss in the car park between chuckas. Amanda has become something of a mentor to Meghan, helping her traverse the tightrope of royal protocol. Meghan loved her from the start, says a friend of the couple. She is a compatriot and terribly kind and jolly, and Harry trusts the Dyers implicitly.